Here are 3 accommodations that you can request when casting your ballot this November. Number 1 is absentee ballots. This is number 1 because a lot of states are closing the requests for absentee ballots in the next few days. So listen up. If you are not primarily in a vote by mail state, you might still be able to request an absentee ballot. This means that you don't have to physically go to the polls and you can vote by mail. The way you request an absentee ballot is by going to vote.org. Fill out your information. It takes 2 minutes and it ensures that you are voting in a way that is accessible to you and you are able to cast your ballot. Number 2 is curbside voting. Not all states allow you to curbside vote, but some of them do. Here are the states that allow you to do curbside voting: Alaska, Arizona, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Washington, D.C., Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Iowa, Kansas, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, New Hampshire, Ohio, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Texas, Vermont, Virginia, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. If you live in one of these states, here's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to find your closest polling place. If it's not accessible, that is okay. You're going to find the time in your schedule, the date and the exact time that you plan to go to that polling place. Before that date and time arrive, you are going to call that polling place and request to talk to a polling volunteer. Once you get on the phone with a polling volunteer, you are going to tell them the exact date and the exact time that you plan to go to that polling location and that you need to do curbside voting. What this means is that when you get there, you are going to tell a polling volunteer, hey, I called ahead, I requested to curbside vote. They are going to then go grab your voting and election materials, bring them out to you either to your car or along the path to the entrance. They are responsible for making sure that you have a safe and private location to cast your ballot. Once you are done filling in the little bubbles, you are then going to either drop your ballot into a ballot box by yourself, or you are going to hand your ballot to the polling volunteer, whose job is to make sure that it gets into a ballot box safely. The third accommodation that you can ask for at a polling location is for larger print election and voting materials. This one is for my blind and low vision besties. Again, you are going to call ahead to your polling place, you are going to request to talk to a polling volunteer, and you are going to tell them that you need larger print voting and election materials. We're also going to tell them the date and time that you are planning on coming in to cast your ballot. There are many more accommodations that you are able to request at a polling location. So please, if you have any questions or if you want to know of any more before Election Day on November 5th, please leave a comment down below and I will do my best to answer every single question, and I will do my best to provide all of the resources that I physically have. Please, please, please vote this election season.